Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome to Talking Shit with your boy, the
Hey,
sophisticated jerk and the manic genius.
what up? What up? What up?
But all right, man, we'll go ahead and play this clip real quick. Let me pull that up. Yeah, we how we get down, we doing our breakdown. So give me 1 second. Let me pull that up. All right. So today's clip that we're gonna review recently, there was a breakdown on the view of the females stating that they don't need men. So we're gonna check this out real quick, and then of course we're gonna break it down after we get through the clip. So
Oh wait, so they're saying that do women really need men? That's a real question that was asked on The View.
oh yeah, you know how they get down, man.
Oh
But
damn.
much over the hill
Nah, I mean
shit.
I'm just a little surprised because usually this topics like this, are only stuck to like YouTube and like TikTok and like certain weirdos, but it's made it to The View, like an actual question.
Yeah, man. A lot of people, man. Even though YouTube and stuff is like the central point, they're echoing of what a lot of people feel. You're mentioning, it's like, yeah, damn, they're talking about this, but there's the people that got their shit together. There's a portion of people that's bitter. They kind of fall into this territory. But let's go ahead and
And but
play
hold
this
on,
real
but
quick.
like the fact that The View is talking about a topic that's just like on the internet, like they're really running out of material. I
Oh,
thought
that.
they, I thought,
eh,
I thought they actually talked about things.
But sometimes like people talk about what reflects in their life. So like I was mentioning, it's like, man, if they got that bitterness inside, then they're gonna align with some of the YouTube movements. So yeah, that's what this kind of captures and stuff. But now you're right. You be shocked. You be like, damn, man, y'all kind of
Yeah.
you're a celebrity. You got your stuff that you would think that like you got everything aligned and stuff. But yeah, obviously not. But
Well, shout out to Red Pill Awareness for providing this clip for us to
yeah, the
break
clip is fire.
down.
But let's go ahead and play it. But all right.
So there's this clip going viral online of a dozen women being asked the following question: do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless.
Broadly speaking, I feel like men have proven largely useless. Like I think in the political moment.
I mean, and by the way, I want to differentiate between straight men and gay men because I think I would die without gay men.
Excuse me, the ABC network, which is hosting this show, would have canceled the show if it were a panel of men saying that women are useless. I see the producer right there. I wonder what you think about this one. Y'all would have called them misogynists, and the media would have destroyed the lives of those men. That's something to reflect on. And aside from that, everything you just said were emotional responses, but that's to be expected from a low IQ panel.
Oh,
Yeah, my man kind of cooked them on that one.
oh wow, that was some great edits. Like it really looked like he was there.
Yeah, no, at first I thought he was. I was like, damn, okay, shit. He just, yeah, great edits. But what's your take on that clip, man?
I mean, it's honestly sad. It's sad to see that, shows such as The View, it's been around for so long and has, I think, had a pretty good influence on pop culture. Especially the stay-at-homes. Uh it's sad that they've stooped this low to go to a talking point that really has no merit. Not even a talking point, a statement that has no merit. Uh, None of them provide it, and I guess we'd have to watch the full clip to really hear what they have to say. But you know, I I I actually agree with the guy who covered this. Like, um, I don't want to say that they're all low IQ, but you can definitely tell that they're projecting. Like, I I would argue, not argue, I would probably say that any woman, I think it was Anna Navarro who was like real for it. Was like, yeah, we don't need men except for gay men because I would die without. I'm like, I wonder if she's married, or not even married, but I wonder if she has a relationship, a successful one, because I just think she's projecting her own personal views that she wasn't able to get a man, so she's projecting that men are useless because, you know, she can't acquire one. But that's my initial take on it.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
little pushback.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's that sad, man. Because I think at the end of the day, like I said, man, there's like different groups of people in America. I think you have the people that have they shit together, they're positive, so they attract positive people. So, you know, they tend to be in like good relationships. So what this panel was a reflection of people that, you know, made it, like I said, as far as like celebrity status, finances, but probably have like terrible personalities, probably are negative. So, you know, instead of them like taking accountability and self-reflecting, you know, those tend to be the people like a lot of these cases where you see women that are like, we don't need men and all this, just have terrible relationships. And 9 times out of 10, like they push a lot of people away because, man, it just, you know, it's just too much of a burden to deal with them. So like guys are just heading for the hills. So it's like a pattern. So I guarantee if you gathered up dudes that like talk to them, they were like, oh man, she's unbearable, just miserable. And that's what's reflecting right now. So that's why when they, you know, because they up there in age, man, shit, damn near like they in their 50s and 60s. So they ain't got it right by now. It's a wrap. But you know, so that's what they're projecting out on that panel. It's just like failed relationships, dudes like taking off because like, you know, bad personalities. And it's like I said, instead of them like self-reflecting and, you know, changing their ways, they were rather projected out to like all men, where it's just like, oh, you know, we don't need no men. And it's the finances that's kind of blinding them, because it's just like you have the finances. Yeah, you might not need somebody for financial purposes, but man, men and women are here for each other. You know, I don't care who you are. You know, you want some companionship or something to a certain level and stuff. So for when people say that, yeah, typically just like negative ass people and shit. So yeah, that's my pushback for you.
Hey, I can't even. I actually agree with you 100% on that. Like, but I don't think that's far off of what I was saying. I was saying they were reflecting in their own life.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I think I
But
looked
you was
at.
just saying you felt bad for him. I was like, I don't feel bad
Oh
for
yeah,
him.
yeah.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
glad
That
like
was the
people
perspective.
actually are putting this stuff out there, because low key, I
Yeah.
think more guys need to listen to what people say and avoid their asses. Because can you imagine
Yeah.
you get with one of them like old bitter chicks? Oh
Well,
man.
I mean, just from the clip I seen, it was Anna Navarro who was like going so hard on it, like, oh, we absolutely don't need men. Like, she's married. Like, she's married. She got married recently in 2019, I think, for the first time, at 50. Yeah, damn near in her 50s. And she married a guy that's 76.
Exactly.
Yeah. Who? I mean, I'm just looking
Well,
at the
let me
difference.
ask you a question. Let me ask you
I'm
a
looking at
question.
hold on, let me just I'm
Go
looking
ahead.
at the different spouses. Like, he divorced his prior wife, who he was married to for, you know, 30 plus years, in 2018, and then married her in 2019. So
Mm,
it's
yeah.
definitely not a role model of a guy. So I mean, she might just be. I think I still stand solid on that. She's probably with a guy who, you know, she don't really want to be with, but you know, she's already, you know, hit that area of in her 50s, got to find somebody. But obviously doesn't respect him, because how could you say men are not needed and then you have a whole spouse? So it's disrespectful as hell to him. But 76, he's probably not going to be. He's not going to be around here much longer. So,
And I mean, my man's got to be kind of a like you're hitting on it. He's got to kind of be a sucker, because the time I seen that clip and I'm with somebody and they projecting, I'm like, I'm out the door, man. Peace. You know, I'm like, hey, if that's how you feel, go find another one. So yeah, definitely disrespectful. But like you said, it just shows like, you know, women that act like this, if they do have a relationship, they in that mode where they feel like they settled with that guy.
yeah,
I'm
for
telling you,
sure.
it's like settling for females is poisonous. They harp on that shit where it's just like, they hit that rough patch, like you said, can't grab the guy they really want. They just grab
Yeah.
somebody and they just take it out on that guy. Like, so yeah, that's exactly what you laid out. That's why I was gonna ask you before you start breaking it down. But yeah, definitely a guy with like limited options. Half
yeah,
the
for
day he just
sure.
got with her and stuff. A man of like a beta male, pretty much, you know, because
Yeah. I mean, at 76, you don't really have much options. But
nah,
no,
you
dang,
could
she
roll
married
out by
a.
yourself versus be with somebody like that. That's just
Oh yeah,
disrespecting
true.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dang. So she just, yeah, in that little clip, she thought she was being funny, but really she just disrespected the dude that she's with. She disrespected her, and and shout out to his ex-wife. Yeah, shout out to his ex-wife for, offloading him to somebody like that.
Getting that payback. She got to be giggling. She's like, see, I told you. So Anna Navarro, she's in her 50s. Where's Joy in her? Her like 60s, right?
Let's see.
Talk about it,
Uh,
man.
yeah, let's see. Joy
Joy got to be up there, man. They've been doing the View for like damn near 20.
Behar. Is she married? Do you know if she's married?
Might be, but shit, it sounds like they don't like them dudes. So,
Oh, she's 81. Oh, she
Mm.
doesn't look bad for 81.
yeah, they gonna be doing
I put that
the.
asterisk for 81. Yeah. But yeah, nah, she looks
Yeah, I knew
fine.
she
I
was
did
up
not
there, and
expect.
I'm like, man, they gonna
I
be
didn't
filming
think
the View in a nursing home soon. Shit.
yeah, they got to get some young blood in there.
Yeah, it's time to scrap this shit because they up there, they mad as hell, mad at all dudes and stuff. They got to wrap this up, man. They got to get them out the air, shit.
Yeah. I've seen more interesting conversations on these YouTube podcast panels. So
yeah, I see more interesting conversations on fucking love and hip hop and shit. But nah, shout out to my man Red Pill. He was on point, man, because that's one part of the video where like I like what he did capture as far as like, man, if it was some guys talking some noise like that, and I hate when people bash the other side. You know, we're pretty even kill where it's just like we try to focus on the bad behaviors versus like, a lot of people like, oh, we don't need men, we don't need women, men are bad, women are bad. It's like, nah, there's a specific type of people. Narrow it down to that.
Yeah,
but
like
for them to be
talking
like that, then yeah, that is kind of fucked up. Because yeah, if it was some dudes, they definitely would have canceled them dudes.
I'm just looking at Joy Behar. She was married twice. They both didn't work out. Yeah, so I mean, this is what happens when you listen to bitter people. When you listen to bitter people, they're gonna send out a negative message because you say it all the time. Misery loves company. Oh, so goodness. I think this is a direct reflection of that.
Damn, you said two
Damn, that sucks.
It's like running for the hills, huh?
Yeah. Damn, that sucks. Yeah.
But no, it just goes back to that's what I was saying. Like nobody ever wants to self-reflect and be like, hey, you know what? Maybe I just have a bad personality. That's why I'm in this state. And they don't know how they're projecting, how it looks, but you could just tell, like, it's that bitterness. And like I said, man, when females feel like they settle in or they never get, they probably left the guy that they should have been with. Now they're looking back at it like, damn, that sucks that I messed up that opportunity and shit. But they just carry that like resentment throughout their life and stuff. So I'm telling you, man, when you see negativity like that, that's what it is. It's some internal shit ain't right. So they could talk all that mess about like, oh, guys ain't this and this. It's just like, nah, you wasn't able to land like a good guy because he ran from your ass.
You recognize
now you're fucking pissed off. So they all join up, a bunch of pissed off chicks that have messed up relationships, and they just hang out with each other and project that on everybody else and shit. Like you said, misery loves company. So that's what that panel is now. It's a collection of like bitter chicks.
Yeah, and they have a warped sense of reality based on their own negative interactions, and most likely it's due to their own fault. We see it a lot. Oftentimes people have a lack of accountability when they look at their own situation. It's always the other person's fault. Yeah, so I mean, they're just projecting. They're projecting every last woman on there that had that crazy idiotic or ideology, whatever. Yeah, because at the end of the day, everybody wants somebody. Like companionship is, you know, biologically a part of our nature. So for them to just say, oh, you don't need that, is no, they can't get it. So, you know, they're trying to misguide people to kind of justify their own shitty existence.
So you think low key, man? I know we talked about it before, man. It just popped in my head when you said that. You think a lot of, say, like older females sometimes like purposely try to give like I'll say like younger generations of
Misguide.
females, yeah, misguide them because
Absolutely.
it's like join in on the
Absolutely.
misery.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of women who are in relationships and they have that friend that is like, come on, girl, let's go do this. Like, you don't need to listen to him. Like, you know, she wants her girlfriend back. She wants a friend. She wants companionship. And she's willing to, you know, give you bad advice, misguide you, you know, talk shit about your dude to get you to, you know, get rid of him so you can spend more time with her. And it's really a selfish and real bad and negative perspective to have. You know, you should be happy for somebody, especially if they're with somebody and they're trying to work things through. If anything, you should be, you know, providing guidance and, hey, you know, you hung out with me last time, you know, go hang out with your dude, or I found this, it's a couples type thing. Like maybe y'all should go. I can't go, but it's like, that's a friend. But any person trying to guide you into, you know, being lonely, because that's what these women up here look like. They look very lonely. Definitely talking like this. It would be hard for me to actually listen to what they have to say because I think their whole perspective would be warped and none of their points would be valid.
But man, real quick, before we shut this out, I do want to give a shout out to The View. Because until you said them, like when you said the ages, man, you know how young I feel now? I'm 44. They be
Yeah, we got we got time.
Like I feel like I've been like I just came out of high school or some shit. Like compared to that, yeah, they gotta shut that off, man. Like damn, they 81. Damn,
Yeah.
sounding like that. Yeah, I feel young now. Like yeah, they gotta take that off the air. Shit.
It really shows a lack of maturity and understanding of the world around them. But you know, shout out to them. They're getting their money, and they're gonna die alone.
Damn.
or unsatisfied, you know, with the current mate that they have.
Because they're gonna grab men. They'll like I said, they'll get those dudes that you know don't got too many options. Nobody like they'll snatch them up, but they gonna be mad as hell at them guys once they get them. So like you said, definitely unsatisfied, bitter still. But all right, y'all. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I know who wouldn't say that men are worthless. Savannah James.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to that queen. Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to the unbitter chicks that like men.
Yeah. Shout out to the women who appreciate men.
Yeah.
You know,
who ain't jaded over bad decisions
that you make. Traumatized.
But no doubt, we'll close this out. But yeah, ladies at The View, knock it off. You ain't got to go that far. Self-reflect. And women don't listen to old chicks.
Yeah, don't listen to old women who are lonely and keep your trauma bond on The View. You know, keep that, you know, behind the cameras. Don't try to promote that bullshit to the world. Yeah, some of us are out here living well and happy.
Mm-hmm. Ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah, that's
but all right, y'all. Peace.